Very dear and respectable audience and my students as well as colleagues. Today I'm going to talk on a very different issue which is very rampant these days and is coming on our heads even if we let it come or not. That is the issue of AI, that is artificial intelligence. And the very famous phrase that you have again and again listened in media and around you, that is chatGPT. There are many people who are getting benefit out of that. Some are getting negative benefit, some are getting positive benefit. Today in this video I shall be talking about its positive use in the classroom, how a teacher can make himself fit in the new environment of an artificial intelligence. It's coming on us because the very rich economy of USA is discussing it again and again. Even the president had to intervene and give a policy statement about that. Same was the case with the strikes and the protests which are taking place in the USA, that why this artificial intelligence is being used because it's making the people jobless. And similarly, in recent news about a TV channel in Pakistan, that is New News, it has introduced one newscaster which is artificial intelligence based. So in that way it is coming up. Yes, whenever new technology comes, it's a fact that the old technologies become redundant and the people who are not skilled into that, they may also under the danger. But we have seen that with the passage of time, new technologies emerge, but the old technologies continue to come. For example, digital newspapers we read on our computer screens or laptop screens, but traditional print newspaper has not died out altogether. So somehow it is surviving. Same would be the case here in case of use of artificial intelligence, but in case of education, it will come more because young people are involved into that and the newness and innovation is encouraged in the education sector in many modern universities and teaching institutions. So that is why one must learn. For this purpose, I myself made an experiment, and the similar type of experiment can be made in any classroom on this model, on this fashion, which possibly may be beneficial for the students. That is why, and for the teachers, of course, that is why I thought to share it. In one of my classes where I was teaching poetry, that is Pakistani poetry, the poem by Tawfiq Rafat, I gave the poem to the students to make a reading for 5 to 10 minutes, and after that put certain questions to them. Then I asked them to put different questions to chatGPT and see what the answers come. Mostly the students put the question about the culture of Pakistan as portrayed in that poem of Tawfiq Rafat. And they brought out very different versions, and these versions definitely had many things common in them. Then I asked them to go back into the poem and see whether ChatGPT has replied rightly, or what are the differences, or what are the kind of mistakes made by it. So there were at least 3 to 5 similarities, but many were the things which were not correct altogether. So in that way, the poem was read by the students, and they came up with their own version by declaring that they know better as compared to ChatGPT. And similarly, in case of language, I asked them to find out from ChatGPT what are the linguistic patterns in the poem, what are the idioms, Pakistani idioms used in the poem, what are the similes, what are the metaphors, or what are the symbols and the images used in the poem. Most of the things that the ChatGPT told were right, but many were wrong as well. So it means that the human effort in order to discover such things has not been discarded altogether. I asked the class to go back into the poem and find out the similar type of things regarding language or linguistic patterns if it is there. So the students came up with very interesting ideas by letting me know that many of the things which have been translated from Urdu to English or Punjabi to English, they were not rightly pointed out by the ChatGPT. Same was the case with Pakistani idiom, same was the case with the structures of the language, but however a few of the things were pointed out rightly also. So it means that the student would go to ChatGPT in order to cheat the teacher. Instead of that, let the teacher engage him, the student, with the ChatGPT, and after knowing certain facts, certain information from that, possibly use that in the lectures, and that will make it even better understanding of the whole text. Similar patterns can be used in the teaching of drama with respect to the characters. Same could be employed in case of teaching of fiction, as it's a hot commodity these days. ChatGPT may be helpful. But I overall want to say that there's no running away from ChatGPT or artificial intelligence. There are many other factors regarding that. With the passage of time, more videos would come. But so far, I think this is the type of start with which the students can take initiatives, and the teachers can take initiatives by using these things because they are at hand. Yes, when the assignments are made, the teachers have to be even more careful for the answers, that the total copying and cheating may not take place from ChatGPT. Softwares are being developed that they will be recognizing whether it's plagiarized or not. But however, making creative exercises involving the students innovatively with the design of teaching in the classroom, one can very easily make sure that the mind of human being works into that, the mind exercises into that, and the analysis and the kind of themes or the kind of other things which can be found in literature or analytical behaviors of the students can be developed with these innovative techniques. But the basic purpose is that we should not run away from it. Use it for your benefit in the same way as we use internet altogether for our benefit. But copying from internet or the kind of cheating, that is not encouraged. There are many tools for that. Here also, developing in the classroom such an environment with the help of which the students can come up with the use of this ChatGPT in their work, but they have to be creative, they have to be analytical, they have to be more human as compared to the machine work. And in that way, the human mind, the human values would continue to work in that system as well, which is going to come up on us. There are many more aspects of that on which certain other videos will continue to come. So thank you for watching. Hope to see you in some next video very soon.